is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. It comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Look out, room to run here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep down the left side. The catch is made inside the 10. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. A great catch and run for 6. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. For some space. It's 4. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and
deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Touchdown, Cardinal. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. Takes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid a tough 3rd and long situation. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, starting short like this and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
The Golden Gophers getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. They'll try to run for the first down. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32.
Just the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Golden Gophers pick up enough for a first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Looking to scramble now.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. And now the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
The Golden Gophers are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it.
That's a really nice read here by this quarterback, Chris. He kept it himself, picked up some positive yardage.
And the Golden Gophers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Minnesota. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Now it's second down here. Testing the right side here. Makes a nice move there. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. To bootleg here. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
This is a deflating play for this defense on third and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking for a gap. It's 4. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Goes to get rid of the ball, trapped for a huge loss. That is usually a drive killer. And it's Minnesota in front here, Kurt. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. No press coverage. The DB is backing up now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. On the move now. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Wideout's now clustered. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his back. Caught near the sticks. It's 4. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Drive stays alive with that first down completion. tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
2nd down now after the sack. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's 4. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Third and very long, and they may get 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions this drive. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. It's a 1st down.
Gonna run it. It's 4. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that. Hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
On a drive that just won't end, it's 3rd down and long. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the 1st, and it's 4th down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Red kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Golden Gophers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They're going to run it here. Running with purpose. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. And the Golden Gophers will have first and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Powering through. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down after that short completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a quick grab. They stop him, but it's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Wants to throw it. Fires it to the wide end. He makes the catch. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Oh, the pass is picked off. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He makes the grab. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Golden Gophers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pursued and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
A sack makes it second down and forever. Bringing pressure. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. He looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Caught over the middle. It's Hall. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the crow route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
And this is an ugly shank. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a man. Gets made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So now it's third and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a fourth down stop. Can he get there on the ground? He make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14. And the Golden Gophers will come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota. So the offense flexing and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quarterback still with the football. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Yeah, the quarterback, to me, looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion. They're trailing in the third quarter. The freshman with a little too much air into that one.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And here's the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Offense takes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Pass caught. Second down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Yeah, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
The receiver grabs it. Right down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The Golden Gophers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal upcoming. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. And the route is on.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Robinson. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. A short completion at the tight end. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And it's Minnesota in front here, Kirk. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The shotgun handoff here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Keeping it on the ground here. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Nowhere to run. Up corralling for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Now getting creative. A handoff to the wide receiver. And the defense not fooled there. They stop him for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with it.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40. leaning on the run game here late. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. When he didn't get there, the defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And the Golden Gophers bring their punt team onto the field. On fourth down, the punter sends it away. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. The ball bounces out of bounds, and the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Chris, this offense coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Pulls it in. It's Flowers. We stop him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Right down the middle, it's Flowers. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the back now goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. He shreds the tackle. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Jackson. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. He doesn't connect on his first throw.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wide out. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the first down. And a good find by the quarterback.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. Makes the catch. Can he get in? A timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. The Cardinal offense lines up first and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in?